that was this year, late in January. But was it going to be the revenge game or anything like that? No. For me, it was week 13. We're going into it's a new year, hostile environment. We needed this game. We need this game, and obviously we have some really important games coming up too. So that's where I was at with that. I didn't want to get distracted by I got to go back and show everybody what could have happened or what could have been. Got a new team. This is 2023, and that's where my mind is at.
When your offense is going as well as it did today, it's straight possessions, touchdowns. How special is this performance from the entire offense when you guys just make the difference and put it on and never took those off the gas?
Yeah, I mean, outside those first two drives, it's like that's the Niner football that we know. That's the offense that we know. When everyone's doing their part, everything's clicking. Obviously, some great play calls, and then everyone just makes plays and does it the right way. We protect the ball. Defense does their job. That felt good, and that's what we're always trying to obviously do and be at. That's the standard that we know, and that's what the standard that we've set over the years. And so that's what we expect out of ourselves.
Brock, so much is made of things Debo specifically had said in the offseason, things like that. You get a sense that this week there was going to be a little something more behind him this week, and what did you think was kind of the way he backed up his words?
Yeah, I mean, going into the week, obviously, Debo had a little something to him. That's just who he is, and he can do that. He's good enough to do that. And but was it a distraction or anything like that? No. Debo's practiced hard all week, every single week. He's done that, and he's been very consistent this year. And so, but going into this game, yeah, I mean, he had a little history with obviously the way things went down last year in the playoff game, and he's definitely looked forward to this game, coming back into this place. So he was pumped about it and stoked and ready to go. And man, all I had to do was get him the ball in some space, and he made the rest happen. So really happy for him.
You had a Debo like run early in the second quarter. The cornerback bounced off you. I mean, were you trying to knock him down? Were you just trying to run through the play? What was going through your mind?
Yeah, I was just trying to, extend the play and everything. I felt like I could shake him, once he tried wrapping up. So I broke that tackle, and then after that, I guess I laid my shoulder down, and I think it was a Blankenship. Yeah, but it was just a scramble. It wasn't anything like I'm gonna pull the Debo here. So.
Can you go back to that first touchdown drive, Brock? It was 85 yards. There were some third down plays. Just how important was it to get some points on the board? You got the lead with it, but there were times there where you had to really battle to keep it alive.
Yeah, I mean, that was something, we've been harping on as an offense, like we want to be better on third down. Obviously, we've had some explosive plays on first and second down, but when it comes down to it, third down, we need it. We need to be better. And so this game to come out and be efficient on third down was huge for us. We set up, obviously, all of our drives to continue to go down and score. Those third down are huge. So I'm very proud of our guys. Everyone was where they needed to be. The O-line did a great job of handling everything with their front. They had a really good front. So we all felt good about it.
What was said, if anything, after the first two possessions? Anything adjusted there at all?
No one was freaking out or anything. It was more like, man, we just got to get the ball rolling. We need a positive play. We need to envision and see a positive play and have some momentum be, created off that. So, and especially for myself as a quarterback, I just needed to see myself completing a ball. Get a completion, get things rolling, and we did that. And so. Kyle called some plays to allow us to get the ball out of my hands pretty quick, just to get into a rhythm. And once we did that, we rolled from there. We didn't look back.
How much did the defense forcing 2 field goals affect you and motivate you in that third drive?
Yeah, it was huge. Defense was doing their thing. Going into the game, we thought they did really well last year in that game. And obviously the quarterback situation happened, and then the momentum was given to the Eagles. And so for this game, the defense is like, now we're going to show them, what we've done all year, what we started to do last year in the beginning of the game. And so for them to come out and get those stops, hold them to field goals, it was up to us on offense. Like, man, let's get their back. Let's get things rolling, get some points on the board or a touchdown, and that's what we did. So just complimentary football. We needed it.
Rob, is 6 touchdowns like in a row? Does that even impress you, or is it like, hold on, this was something?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not getting caught up in it. it was literally every drive, you know, we gotta continue to put up points, we gotta score, we gotta score. That's just our mindset, that's where we were at. Guys made plays, Kyle called a great game, defense got stops, and that's our mindset. It was like, man, anybody can score a touchdown at any point with our offense, the guys that we have on offense. And so, was I going, all right, that's 4 in a row, that's 5 in a row? I wasn't thinking like that. It was where we're at, where are we at situationally in the game, and we just wanted to keep the foot on the gas pedal and try to keep pulling away as best as possible.
Speaking
I'm
of
sure
situations,
you want to score on every possession, but you know, with a team like that that has a history of making big comebacks, was that part of the impetus of like, let's keep our foot on the gas?
Yeah, no, I'm very proud of our guys, man, to be able to get up like that with 2 scores, and then, you know, Philly comes back, they get momentum, Drake, you know, gets ejected, they score, and then for us to continue to go on a run and multiple runs to continue to score and, you know, have that lead continue to grow, that was huge for us, you know, especially on the road in this kind of environment with that team, with Jalen Hurts and their great offense. It was huge for us to be able to get our momentum continue to roll. So that was huge for us. I think it was a big step for us as an offense.
Brock,
Well,
you
you
said
mentioned-
you didn't have flashbacks or revenge or anything, but when you saw Reddick coming down and bearing down on you, did how did you feel any certain way?
No, like I said before, I mean, that was a football play. It happened. He was trying to get the ball, you know, last game. That's just how it all happened. And so, you know, going into this game, they have so many other good players. You know, we weren't just Hassan Reddick. You know, you got to be careful. Yes, obviously we honored and respected him and what he's done, but you know, was I so concerned about him in the game? No. It was what the whole defense is doing as a whole. So he's a great player, and that's where we were at.
Did you talk to Hassan before or after the game?
I did not know.
Go ahead, Brady. Last one.
When you mentioned Debo this week, was there anything specific you saw from him that he was saying or doing that gave you an indication that Debo's really protected?
Honestly, I mean, Debo's Debo, man. He's fun to be around. He's electric at, you know, within meetings and then obviously out in the practice field. In the locker room and stuff, maybe he was saying some stuff that was fun for all of us to hear in a sense, like he was just having fun with it, you know. But was it anything out of the ordinary? I don't think so. I mean, Debo's Debo. He's fun to be around, man. So we all knew he was ready for this game. He's been waiting for it for a long time. And, yeah, that was that. So his play did the rest.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks,